Cities are the engines of the global economy and the badges of human ingenuity. Although major cities across the globe have suffered a lot in recent years, mainly due to the pandemic and an increasing rate of inflation, but they're also leading like they always have alongside recovery and future-defining next stage of human innovation. The cities mentioned in this video are ranked according to their Global Power City Index, which evaluates and ranks the major cities of the world according to their comprehensive power to attract people, capital, and enterprises from around the world. It does so through measuring 6 functions: economy, research and development, cultural interaction, livability, environment, and accessibility to provide a multidimensional ranking. Moreover, each city's nightlife, restaurants, and cultural highlights are also considered, as well as their commitment to activism and general friendliness. So here are the 15 best top-rated cities to live in the world. Number 15. Copenhagen. Denmark is widely regarded as one of the happiest places in the world, so it makes sense that Copenhagen is listed as one of the highly regarded cities in the world. General quality of life is high here, and no doubt the city's many innovative green initiatives help put locals' minds at ease. Its stable economy, good education, and social safety means locals enjoy all the Scandinavian good life, while the shopping streets, cozy cafes, and excellent restaurants are a bonus to visitors and residents alike. Furthermore, the working conditions in this city are among the best in the world. Salaries are high, and the welfare system doesn't only support locals, but foreigners as well. Secondly, Copenhagen is a city in which living is easy when it comes to life's daily issues. For example, everyone speaks English. There are 24-hour buses and metro lines, making commuting even after midnight super easy, and the crime rate is low. So in general, everyday struggles are less in comparison to many cities in the world. Number 14. Dubai. Dubai is a city with the highest rate of foreign-born residents due to its importance in worldwide business operations and tourism. Every major international corporation has a base in Dubai. This means that there are ample opportunities for people looking for work. Its wealth has been built on its oil industry, but it has successfully diversified its economy so that today it has multiple strands supporting its fiscal strength, including tourism, real estate, financial services, health, and education. For those who want to advance their careers, earn a tax-free salary, and live in one of the most exciting and vibrant locations in the world, Dubai is a top place to move to. On top of all this, the social side of life in this city is fantastic and diverse. Many residents join a hotel or private beach club when they arrive and spend much of their downtime enjoying the facilities. Number 13. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a special administrative region of China. Although it is officially part of a communist country, it is allowed to operate its own capitalist model under a system the Chinese call one country, two systems. It was agreed that this model would be in effect for 50 years after the British handover, meaning it will expire in 2047. However, this unique status has led to some political tensions, and for that reason, its overall livability has dropped tremendously. But nevertheless, it is an extremely wealthy part of the world and home to the 7th greatest number of billionaires of any region worldwide. For that reason, it boasts lots of modern-day luxuries such as high-end shops and malls, great infrastructure, world-class restaurants, and top-of-the-range apartment complexes. Overall, it's a city good for those who are pursuing money, but might not work for those who value the freedom to express themselves politically. Number 12. Sydney. With almost 5 million residents, Sydney is by far Australia's biggest city and home to some of its most iconic sites. It's a major player on the world stage, which has an undeniable effect on the cost of living here. Real estate prices are on par with New York, putting it up there with the most expensive cities in the world. Sydney's successful economy does mean that employment prospects are good, with the financial services, communications, technology, and creative industries all thriving. Furthermore, 60% of the regional headquarters that operate in Asia-Pacific region are located in Sydney. Number 11. Melbourne. Another Australian city. Melbourne is widely considered to be Australia's cultural capital with a strong arty vibe, amazing museums, and an endless selection of cool bars, eateries, and festivals. It's also a city of sporting fans. The residents of Melbourne come from all over the world, creating many different neighborhoods from the glitzy to the family-oriented. On the downside, Melbourne is famous for its changeable weather. Residents often experience 4 seasons in one day. Cost of living is relatively high, although slightly cheaper than Sydney, and the employment market is buoyant, especially for people who specialize in aviation, construction, automotive engineering, financial services, and technology. Number 10. Shanghai. Shanghai became the first mainland Chinese metropolis to enter the global top 10 of appealing cities, according to the recent Global Power City Index. It has benefited from new ways of working during the pandemic. Its overall score improved in all categories considered in the study: economy, research and development, cultural interaction, livability, environment, and accessibility. Additionally, it tends to be the city of choice for international banks and financial service institutions, as well as insurance companies and consultancies. So for those reasons, the city has seen a lot of foreigners employed in education, IT, and healthcare sectors. Number 9. Madrid. Madrid's Global Power City Index has risen in recent years. Last year, it surpassed its counterpart, Barcelona, and now is ranked in the top 10. Mainly because it is an attractive place to live, especially for professionals, remote workers, and semi-retired business owners with a steady stream of income. It has everything you need to live comfortably. Infrastructure is good and well maintained, the public transport system is affordable and efficient, and the healthcare services are considered some of the best in the country. Salaries can be lower than those in places like London. However, the cost of living is generally cheaper and the weather is better. Plus, despite the relaxed way of life, Madrid is a city full of excitement. It is home to everything from some of the world's best museums and art galleries to a host of theaters, exhibition halls, sports centers, parks, and malls. Number 8. Seoul. South Korea's capital city is often regarded as one of the most developed and attractive cities in all of Asia. The vibrant nightlife scene, fabulous pop culture, as well as the refreshing nature that can be reached by using Seoul's affordable and reliable public transport system, which is also equipped with public Wi-Fi common to the most wired city in the world. The advanced technological environment and delicious local food, combined with the low crime rate, truly make it a highly attractive destination. Furthermore, Seoul is also ranked as the 3rd best city in the world to be a university student because it has the greatest number of high-ranking universities than elsewhere. Number 7. Berlin. Berlin is known as a liberal city with a lot of possibilities, and people from all over the world like the idea of living in Berlin. It is a city renowned as a hub of industry, science, media, and culture. In addition to big and globally recognized companies, which are amongst the biggest employers in the globe, it boasts an endless pool of job opportunities and career pathways. Thus, the number of individuals coming to seek jobs in this city has been ever growing. On top of this, its social life is quite vibrant. There are numerous cultural hotspots in Berlin, such as theaters and museums. There are also parks and sports facilities where the more active of the residents can meet. Number 6. Amsterdam. Amsterdam, probably the most liberal city in the world, is also known by its infamous nickname, Europe's Sin Capital. The city has embraced with open arms some of the most prevalent societal taboos. Yet, only a few know of the remarkable rhythm that beats deep inside the city. A place where the old world charms court the modern age glamour, this city is beyond what it claims to be at first glance. Plus, numerous European headquarters and a large variety of industries call Amsterdam home, so job opportunities just keep opening up. In addition, Amsterdam's startup scene is flourishing, offering even more options on the job market. What's more is that its transportation system has been voted one of the best in the world on numerous occasions, and it's easily accessible with fantastic rail and road links, so the rest of Europe is practically at the end of the street. Number 5. Singapore. Singapore may be one of the smallest cities in the world, but it is Asia's business epicenter, straddling both east and west. In fact, it has been consistently hailed as the land of opportunity by many, urging businesses to relocate to Singapore. Moreover, it is widely regarded as one of the safest in the world, with consistently low crime rates, a transparent legal system, and a reliable police force supported by proactive citizens. So, with its high standard of living, business-friendly climate, and the ability to live and work in English, the city-state of Singapore is ranked 5th in the Global Power City Index. Number 4. Paris. Paris is known as the most romantic city in the world and is home to some world-famous sites that are constantly shown in travel magazines, movies, and other works of art. But as a major stakeholder in the global economy, as well as in politics, education, entertainment, media, and the arts, Paris exerts considerable influence in world affairs. Although its Global Power City Index dropped in recent years, it is still considered as one of the highly regarded cities in the world. Moreover, Paris came in 3rd for the number of Fortune Global 500 company headquarters based there, ahead of New York and London, and 5th for productivity and hiring in financial and commercial services. Number 3. Tokyo. Tokyo is one of the most vibrant and exciting cities in the world and offers something for everyone. Tokyo improved its score from last year, catching up with other cities mentioned in this video. The improvement in work style flexibility, which held the city back last year, contributed to this improvement. The city spent billions on improving infrastructure and creating tourist attractions for the Olympics, and it's growing as a more accessible destination for individuals with disabilities, improving the city based upon the idea of universal design. Furthermore, Tokyo is fantastic for anyone working in technology, computing, engineering, or research. If you are more interested in creative professions, animation and art are also booming industries here. Finally, Tokyo is known for its reliable and efficient public transportation system, making getting around the city a breeze. Number 2. New York. There's no other city on the planet with an energy that can compete with New York. The fast pace, the buzzing traffic, the hustle and bustle of the people, the 24-hour life, and the creative spirit make New York City one of the most vibrant cities in the world, bar none. As a top-tier city, New York has indisputable strength in economy and research and development. In environment, New York improved its ranking by increasing its score for satisfaction with urban cleanliness. Nevertheless, Livability, which has been an annual challenge for the city, fell further down the rankings due to a drop in the score for working environment. As a result, the gap between the city's areas of strength and areas of weakness widened. Number 1. London. In spite of Brexit, London is regarded as the top-rated city in the world for the 5th consecutive year, meaning that the British capital has always been at the top since the creation of this particular ranking. London stands out mainly for its fresh and breathable open air, its landscapes and open spaces, and its cultural promotion and programming. But its overall score is decreasing due to a significant drop in accessibility, as London's strength in international transport networks was lost due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite this, London has improved its ranking in livability and environment, and has balanced strengths across all sectors.